Hey man, how you doing? I want to teach you something that I really wish someone taught me when I was in your position. And that is that you need to stop talking badly about yourself. Like you need to stop making jokes at your own expense all the time and kind of downplaying yourself as well around other people. Because what happens is that, of course, you probably don't mean it to be this way, but every time that you talk badly about yourself, whether it's internally, where you say, oh, I'm so stupid, I'm unlovable, I'm worthless, I'm dumb, X or Y, you're slowly chipping and chipping against your self worth. And what happens is that you start to build you start to build a reputation with yourself that these things are true. And what happens here is that you go out into the world with this in your subconscious. I'm stupid. I'm a failure. I'm unlovable. I'm worthless. And what do you expect to happen in the real world? You're going to find examples to prove yourself right. You're going to find examples of where people are treating you like an idiot. You're going to find examples where people aren't able to love you or show up in your life. And it's simply because you've manifested this into your reality. And I'll explain this in simpler terms. You are what you pay attention to. If what you pay attention to is everything that's not working in your life, everything that's going wrong, everything that you dislike about yourself, that becomes your reality. Our brains are only able to pay attention to one thing at a time. You can't be constantly telling yourself that you're bad and expect good things to happen to you. You can't constantly be telling yourself that you're worthless and expect other people to find your worth and value you. That's not how it works. So what you need to do, instead of constantly, depreciating your own value by talking negatively about yourself to others or to yourself, you need to do the complete opposite. Talk yourself up. Say, wow, I'm great. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I'm lovable. I'm X. I'm Y. And bonus points if you're actually able to find or point to evidence of this in your life. So let's say you say, I'm smart because, I've solved this problem for this person. I'm smart because I got this grade in school. I'm smart because I've got this achievement, whatever it is. Or I'm lovable because I have people in my life that love me and that I love. Simple as that. It's what you pay attention to. And I'm sure this might come across as cheesy. Maybe this might come across as not cool. Fuck all that. Right? Fuck all that. Stop thinking about that shit. It's pointless. That's your ego talking. You give a fuck about what's cool and what's like corny. It's about what is best for your life here, mate. This is your life. No one else is inside of your brain other than you. So stop trying to use these social cues and these social lessons that you learned probably in school about what's cool and what's not cool to decide and rule your life. Because if your thoughts aren't there to benefit you, then they're simply there to control you. And now that you're aware of what thoughts you want to have, every time that you have these negative thoughts that that aren't basically allowing you to get closer to the person you want to be, you have to combat them. You have to say literally, no, that's not true. I'm unlovable. No, that's not true. I'm loved. I'm stupid. No, that's not true. I'm very intelligent. And what happens is that the more that you do this over and over again, it gets easier and easier. And that negative voice, that inner critic, that little bitch, it gets quieter and quieter. And eventually, what happens is amazing. Slowly, that inner critic will be replaced by the voice that I like to call your inner friend or your inner companion, or maybe even your inner child who is hopeful for the future, who can see and acknowledge your efforts, that is on your side, that treats you like a best friend. And that's the sort of mentality and inner voice that I've been trying to carve it, what's the word? To like create and foster in my brain and internally. I'm trying to have this relationship with myself where I'm my best friend, where this inner voice is actually on my side and it wants me to do the things that I want to do. And since I've been given this voice more power, my life has changed. My life has changed so much. I've become someone I never thought I could be. I've become someone who's so brave. I'm brave as fuck. I'm really brave. Like, I'm someone, I take risks with my life. I do the things that I want. I go after the things I want. And not because I'm some sort of genius, not because I'm some cool guy on the internet, it's because I fucking chose to. I decided that I'm bored of fucking doing the bare minimum. I'm bored of like being too scared to take risks on the things I care about. And since I did it, I know you can do it as well, because I'm not fucking special again. I'm telling you, seriously, bro. I'm actually not fucking special. I'm so normal. You won't even believe it. If you met me in real life, you'd be like, oh yeah, I didn't even know this guy's into self-improvement. He's fucking weird. Yeah, that's me, because that's who I am. And I don't want you to think that you have to give up your personality. You have to give up what makes you you to improve and become a better version of yourself. It's about refining yourself. It's about refining the parts that you like in yourself and removing the parts that aren't even you. Because there's a lot of parts of yourself that you probably think is you, or you probably think like sounds like you, but it's not even you. It's probably like your parents or a teacher or a bully or someone that didn't like you when you were a kid, who told you all these bad things about yourself, and you just accepted it now. Fuck that. Fuck that. Any thought that you have that isn't to your benefit, get rid of it. I don't want to hear that shit. Sorry for the rant there. I'm a bit sorry for the rant. I'm quite passionate about the subject, as you can tell. But yeah, this has been a quick lesson on how to become the type of person you want, how to become the type of person that you respect. And I'll probably do more of these if you guys like it. Let me know down below. If you do want to support the channel, feel free to like the video, send it to someone that you think would benefit from this, because I'm sure there are lots of people that would. And yeah, subscribe and stuff, man. I'm trying to be more, what's the word? Be more consistent. That's the word. Be more consistent with my content on this channel. Try and relax a bit, not be so uptight, and just like show you guys a bit more of who I am. So yeah, man. Appreciate you guys as always, and I'll speak to you soon. See ya.